Right. Hi, fourth graders. This is Mr. Steinberg again, and today I'm going to take you through the first part of the Sandy Sandwich Shop math portfolio, I believe from Unit 4, and I think it's Lesson 7. So I'm gonna take you through the first part. Then I'm gonna show you. I'll talk about what to do after you get past there, but I think it's pretty straightforward. I don't think it'll be all that difficult, but if you need help with your multiplication facts, this would be a good activity to have a multiplication chart next to you so you can easily find the multiplication fact for the products. So what you do is you take note of the number of ingredients it takes to make each kind of sandwich. So there's a porky sandwich, there's a gobbler, which I imagine is turkey. There's a veggie sandwich and a combo. You can see what it takes, like how many slices of ham or turkey or cheese. If you see an X, it just means that you don't put that on the sandwich. So you go down to part one, and here you can see the directions. It says, help Sandy determine how many slices of each ingredient she'll need for each order. So the Smith family, they ordered 123 porky sandwiches. So we have to go figure out how many slices of ham, how many slices of cheese, how many lettuce leaves, how many slices of tomato, and how many slices of cucumber. So let's do that right now. So I kind of copied and cut all of the information that we needed so I can present it this way. I guess I'll just stick with black. Black's probably easiest to see. So let's talk about the porky. So we know the porky requires ham. So we know that they ordered exactly 123 porky sandwiches. And for this one, you need 8 slices of ham for each sandwich. So you're going to multiply 123 times 8. Now I'm going to use the partial product method because that's the method that's being taught now. But there's more than one way to multiply. And if you or your mom or dad, if you guys don't like this method, you don't have to use it, but I'm going to use it to show you or to kind of keep up with what the curriculum is showing us. So first one, 8 times 3. I know 8 times 3, that's my first partial product. Second one is 8 times 2, but remember, that 2 represents 20, so it's really 8 times 20. So rather than 16, I have 160. And then I have 8 times 1, but it's really 8 times 100, so that's 800. So I take all these partial products and I add them together. That's 4, that's 8, and that's 9. So I will have, sorry, Sandy will need 984 slices of ham. And now we can move on to the cheese. We know there's 123 sandwiches, and you need 6 slices for this sandwich. Let's multiply times 6. Again, same idea. 6 times 3, that's 18. 6 times 2, or 20, because it's in the tens column, so 6 times 2 is 12. 20 is in the tens column, so add a 0. And then 6 times 100. And add all of those together, and we get 8, 3, and 7, so 738 slices of cheese. So we don't need turkey, we don't need eggplant or pepper, but we need lettuce leaves. So we have 123 sandwiches, and we need 4 leaves of lettuce per sandwich. So we'll multiply times 4. 4 times 3, that's 12. 4 times 20, that's 80. And 4 times 100, that's 400. Add my partial products. I have a 2, I have 9, and then 4. So I need 400, oh sorry, she will need 492 leaves of lettuce. And now we move over to the tomato slices. We know we need 3 of those for each sandwich, so we'll multiply times 3. Oops. I know that 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 20, well, that's good. Well, 3 times 2 is 6, but 3 times 20 is 60. And 3 times 100, that's 300. And this one's a little bit easier to add. 9, 6, and 3. So she will need 369 slices of tomato. And finally, for the last multiplication for this sandwich, cucumber, and you need 9 slices of cucumber per sandwich. So we're going to multiply times 9. So we have 9 times 3, which is 27. 9 times 2 is 18, but it's 9 times 20, so add a 0. 9 times 100, that's 900. Add the partial products, 7, 10, and 11. 1,107 slices of cucumber. And there you go. So now you finish the first section. So from there, you kind of do the same thing. You're going to do the same thing to help Mrs. Pryor. She's going to order 105 gobbler sandwiches and 118 veggie sandwiches. So same idea. You just go up to the recipe list or the ingredient list, so you figure out how many slices or lettuce leaves for each of those. And then after you do those two, you come down and you'll do the same thing for the combo sandwich, because Dr. Olt's going to order 143 of them. And the combo has everything. So this could take a while. This is something you might want to do in parts. Take a break after each one. And then when you're done with part 1, you come down to part 2, and you see that Sandy is asking us to create a new sandwich for her shop. So you can create your own. You just give the title, the sandwich a title, a name. They want you to use at least 6 ingredients. You can add 2 specialty ingredients if you want, but it's optional. You don't have to. And then they want you to use at least 2 and no more than 10 slices. So more than 2, less than 10. So somewhere between 3 and 9 for each ingredient, just to practice your multiplication. And then at the very end, this family is going to order 137 of your specialty sandwich that you just created, whatever you just created. So here you give the sandwich a name, and you determine how many slices or leaves of lettuce or anything that's going to go in here. Remember, you pick 6 of those categories. And then this family is going to order 137 of those sandwiches, and you just figure out the math down below and fill in the chart. And that's it. And again, this is something where, there's a lot of multiplication. It's great practice. Keep a multiplication chart handy, and take your time. Definitely, after you figure out one sandwich, maybe take a break if you're tired and come back to it a little bit later and try the next one. Okay, but just reach out if you have any questions, okay? Sorry it took so long to explain this one, but let us know if you have any questions and we can help you through this one. Thank you, everybody.